to get fucked up in podcasts.
Let me ask you something. You know why we're here today?
No, I don't know.
I know why we're here today.
I don't know what accent that is. I don't know who I need to call because you just offended them.
You listen to Hype Podcast, $5.
No. My friend.
You don't talk to me because this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with no name.
I am DJ Oh So Fresh, and you know it's. I don't know if that was a fake Asian or a slightly so Latino. I don't know what was going on with you right there, but you shouldn't do that on the show anymore.
I was channeling my inner Chinese dude.
Wow. You keep your inner Chinese dude inside.
Look, I do keep him in the basement. He has one wok and one fry cook.
So let's get this down. I feel bad that anybody has to be hated. But this Asian hate shit is just out of hand.
What? Okay, first of all, how do you hate on Asian people? How? They're good at math. They make delicious food.
No, let's talk about.
They're good at kung fu. They're great at breakdancing.
Don't start with the stereotypes. Let's talk about some real shit with some Asians.
What do you mean?
No, that's some real shit.
Which one of those is a stereotype? If I was like, oh, Asian stereotypes, it'd be like they're shitty at driving.
So if you want to just finish the show, I would like to get to this point and get to the rest of this show. Now I'm sitting here like people. When did you just start hating Asians? Like, I mean, I'm cool. Like, I mean, the motherfuckers don't even fuck with you. They don't. I mean, Asians don't ask for shit.
That's exactly my point. They invent it. If they want something, they just fucking invent their own shit.
I mean, yeah. Do I have some angst? Yeah, because I've been in some Korean stores and been treated like shit. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
Now, listen.
Now, do I hate Asians? No. Have I been disrespected? Fuck yeah. Sure. You know what? I learned to keep food out in front of my body every time I go into the store by going to little Asian stores. Hey, it ain't no thing. Dude, but you know what? I got the utmost respect. I mean, you know.
First of all, Koreans aren't even Asian. They're a whole nother fucking animal in themselves, dude. Even Chinese people fuck, and Japanese people, they fucking hate Koreans. They do. What? He's over here shaking his head. He can't even breathe.
I don't know that. I don't know that to be law. You getting real fucking reckless right now. No, let me finish my fucking point.
Koreans are like the fucking Taliban of Afghanistan.
Let me finish my fucking point, sir. Then we can get on to what the fuck we doing here. God damn you. All I'm saying is I may have some aggressions, but shit, I respect the motherfuckers. I mean, seriously, we ain't got no problems. You talking about starting World War III over here.
Starting World War III.
I mean,
all I did was...
You talking about starting the war. I just said, hey, you know what? I got no hate. But you know, I have been treated a type of way, and I have no hate.
Dude, listen, I don't know what comment you're even referring to. All I did was reference Korean people in regards to the Taliban or ISIS. That's it. Like, they're the Taliban or ISIS of the Asian community. That's all it is. That's all it is. And that's not a stereotype. That's my opinion. I'm just saying.
It's your opinion.
Koreans are assholes, dude. Just because they invented fucking karate, they think they're better than everybody. Look at Kim Jong-un. Look at that fat piece of shit.
Koreans they invented karate?
Well, there is a type of Korean karate.
Wouldn't American karate be? So American karate would be called boxing.
First of all, there is no such thing as American karate. Okay.
I just watched something about Chuck Norris. There is American karate.
No,
there is.
Absolutely fucking not. Yeah, you cannot tell me Chuck Norris learned that from a fucking white dude.
Motherfucking Chuck Norris. He has that third fist that comes out from under his chin.
He has like 7 fists, dude. 1 from under the beard, 2 on his fucking hands.
So if you watch Chuck Norris movies, he is doing American karate because you do American karate in cowboy boots.
Dude,
I watch Walker, Texas Ranger, and that's how you practice American karate. Now, with the Asian karate, you do that all barefoot.
First of all, I need a pair of those fucking Chuck Norris action jeans. Second of all, you do not do fucking Chuck Norris karate. It is not American because Chuck Norris is a god. You don't do Chuck Norris karate without boots and stretchy action jeans. There is just no fucking possible way. The Chuck Norris action.
I just want to pause this for a second. If you've not seen Chuck Norris action jeans, you should pause the podcast and look up Chuck Norris action jeans. They say it sucks that we don't do video. Fuck you. You look some shit up.
And they're hand stitched in the lovely little town in Afghanistan. I'm telling you, they're the fucking brilliant.
I don't think anything's coming out of Afghanistan right now.
Well, I mean, shit's
except for refugees.
I mean, shit's going back in, aka America.
So I would just like to say, when it comes to Afghanistan, hey, there's a whole lot of fucking up going on.
Hey, Afghanistan, you're fucking up right now.
No, I mean, everybody involved is fucking up.
Who's involved?
Well, there's the United States.
Naturally.
And there's the Taliban.
Okay.
And there's the Afghan government that the United States put in place.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the army that the United States trained. So here's one of the, let's just start with the failure points.
Okay.
Number one, you moved up when we were leaving. Yeah, you did, Joe. It's okay. Number two, you saw the motherfuckers advance it. Like every day I'm watching the news and they're taking over another city. Like, no, we just getting out of here. No, I'm gonna come before they ask for the light bill. I mean, Joe Biden is treating this shit like it's a goddamn dine and dash. Like, I'm just gonna get the fuck out before they notice. Oh shit, they're here. The busboy called us. You know.
First of all, I don't think Joe Biden's paid his own bills for like the last 60 years.
I don't think Joe Biden's done shit.
It's that oil money.
And Joe Biden didn't notice how much we fucked up getting out of Iraq.
Dude,
what were you doing, Joe? Were you driving your Camaro around the lawn, Joe? Is that what you were doing, Joe? Were you wearing your aviator glasses, Joe? You couldn't see that we really fucked up in Iraq? You and that black guy friend you got there really fucked up in Iraq.
Dude, he was busy having fucking cocktails and fucking animal orgies with Hillary Clinton.
I don't know about all that. You're a little off the hook today.
Dude, a little bit. Try every day, son.
Hillary Clinton has not had a sex with a man.
Really? When's the last time you talked to her? Did she text? Did she text you?
Ever. Hillary Clinton has never had sex with a man. You want to talk bad about Asians? I'll say I know, because you could look at a motherfucker's eyes. You look at that bitch's eyes. You ain't never fucked a man.
Where did Chelsea come from?
No, I mean nobody has truly shook that motherfucking frame. Nobody has made you call their name. That has never happened to you, Hillary, because you stopped fucking up in them pantsuits. That's why she was scared of those super predators in the 90s. Because somebody is just really made her put some scratches in the headboard.
Dude, where did Chelsea come from?
They're rich. You can find kids everywhere. Look at Angelina Jolie. She got a shitload of kids.
Yeah, well, she could afford them.
So could they. Bill Clinton was down there stealing money and getting blowjobs. That's the only thing he did.
I was just saying, Bill Clinton couldn't even afford the blowjob he got popped for. What do you mean?
He got popped because they wanted more money.
That's fair. That is fair.
I don't want to go into Bill, but I would just tell you, really, when you look her dead in the eye, you have never properly been handled. I don't know what they teach you down in Arkansas, but yeah, you come over here and get some of this oh so fresh. I really don't want none. But I'm just saying, if there's a decent man out there, I bet even Bernie Sanders can break that bitch off. But what's really troubling me is I'm looking at all these scenes from Afghanistan, and I'm like, fuck. I mean, there's people over there. We just said, fuck it. You know what? We've been here long enough. If you want to go over there and put that much money in, then make the motherfucker a 51st state, and let's get real official about it.
Well, dude, we're starting to fucking harbor refugees from there. Am I right? Is that what I was hearing on my way over here?
Yeah, they're filling up. Did you see that picture where they had the one of those big ass cargo planes just full of people? It looked like an Eminem concert in 2000. Seriously, if somebody would have played Lose Yourself, it would have got off the chain. They would have made the plane fucking fall. But these motherfuckers out there chasing the plane on the runway. That's dangerous.
Yeah, you ever seen the movie World War Z?
I have seen World War Z.
Yeah, it looked like World War Z. It looked like that.
And I hate to talk about people like they fucking zombies, but damn. I mean, really, who really lost here? Not I. There's one thing. I'm interested in these politics here. But I'll tell you another thing, sir. That shit don't got shit to do with me. I don't hang around tall buildings.
Wow. Enough of your stereotypes, huh? Way to fucking yell at me.
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't hang around tall buildings. Some shit's gonna happen when they do some shit. Thank you, homeless, for fucking up Portland, because the Taliban don't want shit to do what's going on over here.
Well, dude, I'll tell you another thing.
Too many homeless.
I'll tell you another thing.
Let's see, bad accent.
No, I'll tell you another thing, too. The U.S. pays far too well for computer engineers and software people for them to come over here and want to just like walk into a mall and blow shit up. They come over here and they're like, what? I can make $120,000 a year learning to fucking write code on a computer?
We just fucking with all of Asia. East Asia, West Asia.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, there's no, like if you're in the Pacific Northwest, there is no reason to live in fear. None whatsoever.
They don't want shit over here.
Yeah, they don't want nothing.
I mean, Intel is over here. They cousin work here. Motherfucking
their cousin brought them over here.
They motherfucking cousin that sponsor. That motherfucker work here. They ain't fucking up the Good Connect. Silicon Valley? No, they ain't fucking with that. That's
white bitches? They ain't fucking that up.
How do you think they afforded? How do you think they afforded the motherfucking bomb? His motherfucking cousin work at Apple, head engineer at Apple. So nah, they ain't fucking. If you want to be safe from the goddamn Taliban, you better fucking pack it up and go to the Apple headquarters. That's why I look like a fucking UFO. Shit, it will save you from the Taliban. Cause we fucking with everything but the microprocessors.
You know what?
Detroit fucked up.
You know what?
New York fucked up.
I'm gonna retract my previous statement. There's no reason for normal people to live in fear. You and I, we might need to live in fear because of this fucking show that we put out.
I mean, really, like, it's like we started the show. Sometimes you find yourself scared of the things that have been said and are going to be said every time you open up the mic to do the show. And
or in my case, every time I open my mouth.
Last week was a good case of it because really, last week, this man started out the show talking about masturbating at work. It's a concept I wasn't even fucking familiar with. And you know, I start getting these texts like, do you do that too? What the fuck do you mean?
No, wait. They literally just that. No just, context,
you must like work. You know, I'm sitting there, I don't even know what this is about. Because a lot of times, motherfuckers will hit you with this shit all out of context. And I say some ill shit on this motherfucking show. And sometimes I'm scared to share it with people. You wonder why the Hype Podcast ain't as big as it's supposed to be? Because motherfucker, we say some scary shit. We went through a gangster bitches and hoes. There was a time period on this show where I don't think a woman got referred to by her first name for about 6-7 months. Because shit, we trying to make an NWA tape here. Fuck that.
We had women on the show that we didn't refer to by their first name.
We've cleaned up our act. We've grown, but it's still dangerous.
Dude, we had Sunday Fun Days with Champagne Jane. Jesus Christ, dude. Those were the fucking times.
I mean, you know, when a woman comes on and she introduces the concept, we got this MILF thing going on. She's like a DILF. And I was like, hold on, I'm in that range. Hey, Champagne Jane, I'm about to give you what Hillary Clinton has never had.
Dude, you guys can't see it, but as soon as Oso said DILF, his fucking face lit up and he had this shit-eating grin on his face like, goddamn right I am. Dude, let me tell you. I've heard people attack you about the shit that I say on this show.
Okay, so let's get it down. Let's just get straight down.
Well, hold on.
I will describe you very well.
I've had people attack you. I've had people
attack me
about the shit that I say. Like, I can't believe that you fucking. I can't believe you do a show with this motherfucker. Blah blah blah.
I can't believe it either.
I've had people come to me and be like, is Oso the voice of reason or is he your dad? Like, what is going on in this fucking show over here? And so...
then, yes, I did find him in the Big Brother program. Yes, it does work.
Listen.
The Big Brother program does work, yes.
I lied about this fucking show.
Give to the Boys and Girls Club, too.
I lied about doing this show for, like, the first 4 years. I've just recently started talking about... like close-knit, you know, my tight community of like tribe of folks. I've just now started telling them like, yeah, you know, I do this show every week. And now that I'm back home, I'm gonna be doing it again every single week. For those of you who don't know, we've been doing this show for more than 5 years now. And I found
this show is better than your best relationship. Think about that, motherfucker. Think about that. You might have been with somebody longer, but was it good for 5 fucking years? Were you able to maintain a motherfucking honeymoon? Were you able to take up another notch after 5 fucking years? No, that's why you're at home listening to the show alone. Take it back to my man.
But no, so like for the first four and a half years, I basically kind of just lied to keep the peace. Like I didn't want to just tell people like, yeah, I say some racist shit sometimes.
Yeah. Thanks for lying to keep the peace because of our sponsors. Now I have to say, with you are I've heard you called the most ignorant, racist motherfucker, and how could I ever fucking do a show with you? And the breakdown is, so there's something in wrestling they call kayfabe and shoot. Yeah. Kayfabe is the whole make-believe that's going on, and shoot is when you get real. So here's the shoot part of it. This motherfucker is one of the smartest dudes I've ever fucking met. To keep up the pace with this black bullet over here. Shit.
The black bullet?
Black bullet. Black bullet.
Is that your superhero name?
If Darth Vader had a gun in his finger, he would shoot motherfuckers like me out. Black bullet. Hell yeah. But I have had to tell people that, you know what? This motherfucker, it's a show. He's a character. I'm just sorry you think I'm as big an asshole in person as I am on the show. That kind of fucks with me.
See, you're lying to keep the peace.
There's a difference between lying and keeping the peace. They're not exactly the same thing.
I'm listening.
So let me give you a scenario that's just keeping the peace. Because sometimes keeping the peace, yes, there might be some stretching the truth, but sometimes it starts out as just non-disclosure.
Okay.
So you meet a girl. You say you got something going on good. You've been on a few dates. You take her to meet your quote unquote air quotes, because don't nobody love this motherfucker, to meet your parents. And then when you take her home, or the next time you see your parents, they gonna give you a breakdown on the bitch, and there's gonna be some shit that you cannot tell her.
Her skirt was too short. She's a little too friendly.
That's keeping the peace.
Yeah, but there's also a flip side to that.
I mean, you bring a girl home, your mom like, that bitch is trash. Don't ever bring her around here again. And you know what you do? Hey, you just start going out all the time. No, but and then she goes, why can't we go to your house? Well, mom got the gout again.
But there is a flip side to that.
What's that?
The mothers, brothers, and sisters that you introduce, maybe they're not in favor of the girl. Sometimes they'll be nice just to keep the peace.
Well, you get the full family package, because if I take a girl by my brother, he's gonna have a full breakdown on it, and then he's just gonna sit by and be like,
he's gonna let me put my foot in my mouth and light my hair on fire.
It's not hurting anybody.
Yeah, and he gets a good laugh out of it too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not his fault she can name the whole senior football team.
Yeah.
That wasn't his fault. Just y'all all went to high school. That's high school. That's over. There's things that you don't got. I mean, because sometimes, like, somebody will walk up to you with a new friend,
right? And
you be like, "Oh,
saw her last week."
Especially working in nightclubs. Yeah, I'll be sitting there like, "Yeah." You're like, "Yo, here's my girl." I'm like, "Yeah." Your girl's been coming to my club for a long time.
How long has she been your girl?
How long is she? I mean, because really, do you have back in the day when you got Cabbage Patch Kids, they give you a little certificate.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get your new bitch. You should get like a certificate certifying that she's all right.
Dude.
But that's when that's when you just keep the peace. That ain't nobody's business to know.
Dude, so I got to ask. Being in the nightclub gang, like you remember back in the radio days when we'd all of us, the whole team, we'd all be out at work and then sometimes after work, drinking, chilling. You're out spinning.
Not me much because I was DJing making my money. But
right,
go ahead.
No, I mean, you're out spinning somewhere. We're all out chilling.
Yeah.
How many times would you say, did you just kind of have to like look the other way when, say, myself or somebody else you knew was like, hey, meet so-and-so. And you were just like, yeah, I know Stephanie.
That happened all the time. You know what? You meet them at the bar. You're chilling. You know what? They have great charisma because they're here all the time.
We be clubbing.
They're like unpaid employees, and you're like, yeah, meet so and so. And you're like, yeah. You just gotta keep it going because really, hey, you know what? It may mean the world to you. That could be your princess.
Well, let me tell you. So not long ago,
really,
and I'm thinking like 1 or 2 months ago, I'm out and about. I'm just kicking around. I'm out shopping, right?
Yeah.
And I see this little blonde girl walk by me, and she like does a double take.
Was that a blonde woman or a blonde girl?
It was a woman, blonde woman.
Because you're at that age where you have to start singing. You're old enough where you got to start singing. See, this part getting old. You have to say, no. And the way things are today, no, it was a blonde woman that looked.
Dude, fuck that. The way things are today, I'm wearing a cop cam, bitch. I'm not getting caught doing shit.
But just make sure you know on the show, we only lust after, drool over women.
Acknowledge women. I don't. Yeah.
We only acknowledge women exist. That's what it is. Just saying, you gotta be careful nowadays. Harvey Weinstein can barely walk, and they put that man in jail. You gotta be careful nowadays.
So this blonde woman,
hey, fuck you, Jared. You're a bad man.
Walks by me, and she does like one of those little double takes, and then she stops, and she says my name.
Ooh.
And she's like, I haven't seen you in forever. And I was like, I've never seen you. And she goes, oh, well, did you go to Heritage High School? And I was like, no. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I knew who that bitch was. I was lying to keep the peace because I didn't want to talk to this broad. Did
you go to Heritage High School?
No. Well, I didn't say the real name of my high school. I just made up one. So thanks for ruining my fucking story.
Okay, but you went to high school with her?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. No, I walked to the other side of the mall.
No, I am not.
No, I think that is the fucking worst high school people. Like high school people, like, dude, I'd never, ever.
Why? You didn't even graduate.
The people I knew in high school, like, there's just people I just very true. There's people from high school, old jobs. Yeah, like, no, I really.
First of all, what type of person does it take for you to go to your fucking 20-year high school reunion? Did you go?
No, I have one. I didn't graduate. I don't get one.
Who goes to that?
Hey, who the fuck is smart enough to actually notice? You just clown me for not graduating. You don't get to go to the reunion.
Well,
what you gonna reunite with? You gonna reunite with failure? Nah. There you go. Oh man, let's have a special dance for the people who didn't graduate. Do you think they do that at the reunion?
A special dance for the failures.
No, we gonna start off slow. If you only made it to 9th grade, we'll let you get in there first. Now, the 10th grade people, we gonna give about 30 seconds and you can jump in. Then the juniors, then when the seniors go, everybody throw their hands up. Failure. And those are the main motherfuckers that need childcare to go to the fucking thing.
And you know what? What
failure dance.
You know what song they're gonna play right after the fucking seniors that almost made it?
What?
Oh, so you already know. So it's about that time to go. We are about to get the fuck out of here. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with no name.
That's what fucked up. We making the last dance for the fucking failures. I mean, you know, some of the motherfuckers on parole, so they can't stay out that late.
Yeah, and they're under house arrest, so they got to get back before they get scanned.
Oh. Hey, you know what? I want you guys to get in touch with us. Make sure you hit us up, the Hype Podcast.
The Hype Podcast. You sound like Asian man.
You know what? Fucking fuck you and fuck the horse you rode in on. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Let me end the goddamn show before I'll display some ignorance.
This is the Hype Podcast. You call us at 503-776-0167.
See, the other reason I don't fuck with Asians, because Asians will beat your ass. That's the main reason. Asians don't fuck around when it comes to gunplay or beating your ass. So when they got hyphy with me in the fucking store, fuck that. I'm like, you were brave to run up on a motherfucking Asian like that. What the fuck is going on with you? I'm not talking about some karate shit because every little Poindexter looking motherfucker you think is a square got a cousin that'll triad your ass on out. What? You are a horrible man. And we'll see you next week.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fucking suck.